Ladies and gentlemen, the How Far Down podcast is brought to you by
the How Far Down merch store.
Here we got our featured shirt of the week, our laserproof blue t-shirt. Protect your torso with his laserproof blue How Far Down t-shirt. Which one do you like the best?
I'm going to go with my top. Let's see. These are all nice. But bam! Bigfoot, baby. Vintage style Bigfoot and a unisex. They're all unisex, by the way.
Yep.
How about you? What's your favorite?
I like Bribin 24/7 a lot.
Oh,
I think my absolute favorite is right here, bro, at the top. This alien chick.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
Top seller right there. You too can have these shirts. We want to thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your support. We'll put all the links in the bio to the store. Thanks so much. Billy Elric.
What's up, brother?
Not much, brother. I got a video for you.
What do we got
This
today?
is one of your favorite topics. Am I wrong?
We're going to find out.
Bigfoot!
Yeah, it's one of my favorite shits.
Check this out. All right. You've seen this one before, haven't you?
Yeah, this one's been circulating the last couple months, a month or two.
What do you think?
Let me just preface all this by saying I am so fucking excited to finally have a Bigfoot episode.
I know you are. Because we got a Bigfoot t-shirt, too. We'll have to show them that one.
It's the shit.
Yeah,
It's the shit.
It's my favorite t-shirt. Okay. I mean, you've seen a lot of videos. You've witnessed. We both have seen a lot of Bigfoot videos.
Right.
That's a guy in a suit, isn't it?
100%. That's a motherfucker in a suit, man.
I mean, it's cool, but
Here's the thing, dude. Okay, on the positive Bigfoot side, it's impressive how well that the guy's camouflage when he stops moving.
Yeah.
Whenever he stands still, the camouflage is perfect.
it's amazing.
And in that aspect, is pretty accurate. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I agree.
However, the way that the dude is moving like a guy in a gorilla suit.
It is.
Not very majestic. Not very majestic.
It's not sexy. You're not
Nah,
doing it, like sexy Bigfoot. You know what I mean?
No, not like our sexy Bigfoot, our house mascots.
Our house mascot. Yeah, I think even the casualness of the people in the recording.
Yeah, that's the biggest tell. Nobody says fuck. The Bigfoot sighting, and nobody says fuck.
Like, what the fuck?
Nobody says what the fuck.
Holy shit!
Holy fucking shit!
Do
Babe,
you
what the
fucking
fuck
see
is
that? Yeah, totally.
No fucking way.
No fucking way is a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody says fuck at all. So to me, that's the biggest tell. 100%. The people filming, fully expected to see their buddy
Yeah,
down
totally.
there.
Guys, they did not sell it.
Yeah,
They did
no,
not
they
sell
didn't sell it at all, man. Very poor acting.
Yeah.
That one could have gone a lot further with just a little bit of fucking effort.
A little bit of effort.
Yeah.
Because the camouflage, the suit. I mean, I'm assuming it's a suit. I mean, it looked like it was pretty fucking good.
It looked like a pretty decent
if
suit.
effort was put into it, it might have fooled some people.
And I feel like the distance from which they're filming him is like the optimal distance to where you could see enough detail to believe it. It's far enough away to mask plenty of details.
So in that sense, they did plan ahead a little bit.
It seemed like this took a lot of effort. So somebody's got to squeeze into this Bigfoot suit, and
hot as fuck. Gotta be.
it appeared to be summertime. It's got to be
In the
miserably
desert.
hot.
Yeah.
I think they're in Colorado. It looks like an arid part of Colorado, and it looks like he had to hike quite a distance. Probably, I imagine maybe he hiked out there in his regular clothes and then changed into the suit.
Left his clothes over.
On site.
What if it's a real Bigfoot though? Would you think Bigfoot's real?
It's a tough one, man. It's one of those ones where I'd like to believe that it's real.
Same.
It doesn't sound that far fetched to me that that a large animal could.
Ape-like.
Yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't seem that far fetched. The possibility of it. However, I've never seen anything like that. I had times where I was in the woods and thought I saw something scary as fuck, and it turned out to be a goat.
right. Were you pretty stoned at the time?
No, I wasn't. Okay, it's not a Bigfoot story, but
Well, it kind of sounds like a Bigfoot story.
it's not a Bigfoot story,
Right.
but it's a personal experience that I fall back on that makes me question a lot of encounters.
Okay.
Not saying that I don't believe in any encounters or whatever, but it makes me think about it for pretty long and hard.
Do you know that there's been like 23,000 estimated encounters since the late 1800s?
That doesn't surprise me. I didn't know that number specifically, but that sounds.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Tell me about your experience.
Oh yeah, dude. I was in Glacier, hiking up, one of the trails. I think it was supposed to be like a 6-hour trek, from the basin of the mountain, the lake, up to the cabin at the top.
Yeah.
And I was totally unprepared. I wasn't camping.
You didn't have a knife?
I didn't have nothing, bro. I had headphones and music.
You little shit.
Yeah. I just had granola bars, like 2 little regular sized bottles of water. No bear spray. It's in full
Did you
summer.
have a backpack?
I had a little backpack. That just had nothing hardly in it, man.
Yeah.
Headphones, iPod in those days.
Yeah.
Camera. But whatever, man. No bear spray. No firearm. Not the best hiking clothes. No hiking boots. Just in Nikes. Whatever. Anyway, I'm taking the long way up. So I'm going up this fucking thing, and the whole time they're telling you, man, it's mad bear season. The worst bears are these blonde ones. These like sandy blonde bears. It's a brown bear with light fur, and
They'll fuck you up.
they'll fuck you up. They're aggressive. They're big. Blah blah blah.
Damn.
Going up this fucking trail, bro. I haven't seen anybody ahead of me or behind me for a long time.
Oh, you got separated from people?
I was alone.
Fuck!
Yeah, I was doing it by myself. Again, bro. All the dumb things you could do, I did almost all the dumb ones.
That's
A lot of the dumb ones,
that's
right?
the dumb one.
And so I'm going up, pretty far up there, and the ridge is kind of dramatic, and I see some fucking sandy blonde fur ahead of me. 20,
How far? 20?
Not that far, bro. 20 yards or something.
Damn.
2 first downs.
Yep, 2 first downs.
And there's some bushes and stuff, and I freeze, and I just like looking harder. And I see it move again, and then now I'm okay. 100%. There's an animal in front of me, and I stay there some more, bro.
Dramatic pause.
I'm sorry, man.
No, that's good.
But dude, it moves again, and now 1,000%. There's an animal with fucking sandy blonde fur,
Oh, damn it.
and I got like 2 granola bars left, and I'm just like, this motherfucker gonna smell my granola bars? Like, am I gonna get mauled over some fucking Nature
Chocolate
Valley?
chip,
Yeah,
chewy.
some chocolate chip Nature Valleys.
Dude, that would be the worst. Did you have to bring the nature values?
Right? And like, I don't know, bro. Like your fight or flight kicks in. You know, you're not supposed to run because now you're definitely prey or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just, you know,
that's
it's kind of a path. And so I just moved to the farthest edge of the path as I could, you know, hoping maybe I just don't get seen or whatever. Bro, I hear some fucking noise. Now the animal is walking towards me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and kind of, it's like this ridge line that goes like this. So he's like 2 ridges away.
You still don't have a clear shot, though.
I don't know what it is. I just know it's an animal, and I know the color, and it looks big as fuck to me.
Boy.
So now I know it's coming towards me. There's like a ridge, so I can't see what it is. It goes out of sight. And bro, when it comes around the corner, it's a fucking goat.
Wait, a sandy blonde-haired goat?
A fucking mountain goat. Yeah, like a white mountain goat. A dirty-ass white mountain goat.
No shit.
Yeah, and he was big, and he could have fucked me up, but he had no interest in that.
Yeah.
And it walked right past me, bro. It was
No
just
kidding.
going down the fucking trail
Did
like
you
a
try to pet
person.
it on the way by?
Nah, dude, I didn't want nothing to do with it, man. It smelled like 1,000 homeless dudes butt fucking each other.
Oh, God.
It smelled terrible. You could
That
smell it
doesn't
from.
smell good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of homeless dudes butt fucking each other. That's well descripted.
All I'm getting at, man, is sometimes you see shit in the woods and it just isn't
Right.
what you thought it was.
Totally. But there's that, a lot of people have that want, like you even said, and I have it too. Like, I want it to be real. It's like I want aliens to be real. You know, I want to believe, but I have never seen anything like that.
Well, dude, I've seen stuff in the sky a bunch of times, so I'm more inclined to believe in UFOs and stuff like that.
Are you? Yeah.
Same with ghosts. I had a few encounters that they're very difficult to explain any other way. It makes me prone to believe in ghosts. I've never seen anything resembling a Bigfoot except that goat.
Goatfoot.
Right.
What we do have to do, because I remember some of your ghost stories. They're gnarly. So we got to do a ghost one.
We'll do a ghost
You got
one.
Good stories.
Yeah, we'll do a ghost
I don't
one,
have
man.
any ghost stories. Well, no, I don't. I mean, I don't have any
It's
ghost
good,
stories.
bro. It's good. You don't,
I
man.
kind of want one. I want one.
Nah, you don't want
I
one,
want.
bro.
I mean, I'm not sure if I want to get abducted by an alien, but I wouldn't mind seeing some shit. I go to bed too early.
Well, yeah, man. You gotta go outside and look
go
up
outside
and
at
do it at night. You know.
Yeah, I'm fucking lame. That's a cool story though. I like that story. So wait, first I thought maybe I just wasn't listening. I thought you were with a group at first. I'm like, okay, so with a group of people. Then
No,
you just
man.
did this by yourself.
Yeah,
So now it seems even more dumb.
It was dumb.
Yeah.
I'm not defending my actions. I'm just stating the facts.
You were
that
upfront with that.
happened.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
And my being so unprepared definitely exasperated, you know, my initial thoughts that there's a fucking bear up
And
there.
fears, yeah.
You know, maybe if I had bear spray and a gun and a fucking group and all the other shit you're supposed to have,
Even like whatever.
maybe my first thought wouldn't have been bear. Maybe it would have been goat.
Hey, is that a goat?
Maybe it would have been homeless man. I don't know.
Was there any moment where you thought Sasquatch, or were you just all about bear?
That never crossed my mind. Well, mainly because it was peak summer time.
Well, you were warned
there's a lot
about
of
the
people,
bears.
you know.
Yeah.
And we were warned about the bears. We weren't warned about the Sasquatch.
And the sandy blonde color. I didn't know there were sandy blonde bears. Like that's.
Yeah, I think there's a better name for it. That's escaping me at the moment.
Man, we should do an episode on bear attacks. That is one of the scariest things to me. Like
It's gotta be
sharks,
so gnarly.
sharks freak me out. Bears freak me out. I will never go hiking in the woods anywhere it's bear country without a gun. It just makes no sense to me to do otherwise.
It doesn't make any sense.
And
man.
with the hopes that I'll never even have to use it, never have to even pull it out, just sit on my shoulder. But to go into anywhere that's considered bear country without a weapon, it's just stupid. I think.
Yeah,
You know.
it's pretty dumb.
Do you suffer from joint pain, arthritis, inflammation, or eczema? Can't get a good night's sleep? What you need is some CBD from the hemp company in Nebraska. It's veteran-owned and Nebraskan grown. Visit us at thcnebraska.com or text 308-241-1235. That's 308-241-1235. Big Red Pain Relief from the hemp company in Nebraska.
How about you go back to this Bigfoot video, man? How far down that this is a real Sasquatch?
This video's not doing it for me.
Not
Like
too
I
far.
remember when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, that's a fucking cool shot.
Right.
But then the first thing that triggered was like the reaction of the people,
Totally,
or lack
man.
thereof, I
Waste
should
of
say.
fuck.
Their
No
lack of
fucking way.
reaction. Yeah, it just didn't work.
Right.
I was like, oh, and then maybe start to think, oh, that's a suit, that's someone. They planned it. They're part of it.
Right.
You know. So yeah, I don't believe that video. I think that's fake. But I have seen some videos.
Some other ones
They're
are
better.
more compelling.
Yeah, more compelling. But there's always that question though, like why on earth, if there are all these sightings, why can't anyone get a clear shot?
It's just not clear in the woods, bro. It's not clear. It's the woods.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit in the way.
It's a good explanation, but you know what I mean. Like that's, I get what you mean. But you know that is a good question to ask. Like, well, how come there's like just not a fucking clear cut shot, or even alive or dead, whatever, of a Bigfoot? We've never been able to find it. But so, if let's say the whole thing, let's say it's all bullshit.
Okay.
Don't you think there's got to be someone or something behind all that bullshit? And for a reason, is it to distract people? You know what I mean? Like I can see things like that because the powers that be. This I guess is considered conspiracy theory too. But I feel like there's nothing spit at us that are there to distract us. Sports, news, TV, movies, like entertainment, all that stuff. And while it is largely entertaining, I do think that it is a distraction from a lot of the real shit that's going on in the world. So I kind of see this as potentially being something like that too. Even the UFO situation. It's like, okay, let's get them talking about this. Recently, now in the last few years, the government started to be like, oh yeah, where they denied it, fervently before, and now they're like, okay, yeah, there's some stuff. So I just wonder. I'm very untrusting of the powers that be.
Right.
Do you think what would you say? How far down? And what are the chances that Bigfoot isn't real and that this is all just sort of coordinated distraction for people?
Well, there's no doubt that things like that get used for distractions or get used for other purposes. There's a whole documentary about like a famous Bigfoot mauling in Northern California. And this journalist looks into it. I think it's called Squatch. It's really good. Everyone should check it out.
What's
if
it on?
you
Do
can.
you remember what streamer?
Man, it was like 2 years ago, I think, when I saw it. I believe I saw it on Hulu.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's called Squatch.
All right.
The guy did a really great job, but whatever. There's this iconic Bigfoot mauling in Northern California. This journalist goes down the rabbit hole and determines by the end, spoiler alert, there was no Bigfoot. It was cartel country, and there were too many outsiders coming in. And so these,
They staged it.
These drug lords did kill a couple people and mangle their bodies and leave them out there, and then like told all the migrant workers, that it was a fucking Bigfoot to scare the shit out of people, and hopefully some people will leave and it'll deter a lot of people from coming in here.
Right. There's an example right there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's a good one.
So that kind of shit does happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, then where are you? How far down that Bigfoot does exist?
I think it's possible. If you go on a flight, if you fly to Portland or Seattle, there's just so many thousands of miles of absolutely nothing. And then if you look at a map and then, see how that flag is just a minuscule part of how much open area that there must be in Canada and Alaska. And if you really try to think about it, I think it's totally possible that even a large animal like that could go undetected by us for a long time.
I think that's a good point.
There's plenty of space. There's plenty of space to evade.
Right. I can see that. That's a good argument. That's a good reason for the potential existence of Bigfoot. I'm kind of with that too. Like, I think it's possible. I don't know how much further I can go past possible though.
It's hard to go much further.
Because I've seen some pretty good videos, but nothing that's like.
How about this, man? You think, okay, if there is a Bigfoot, you think it's an ape, or do you think it's more human than ape?
That's a good question. I would the analytical side. It's ape-like creature.
Yeah.
But I guess the more wanting there to be mysterious stuff out in the world would be like it's more of a human, like more like a giant of some kind.
Right, like one of the humanoid species like Neanderthal or whatever. There's I think there's like fucking thousands of them.
I think so too. But again, I gotta see more. It's like the BEWs that we were talking about in the last episode, the Maui Fire one.
Right.
Or one of the last. Yeah. I haven't seen a clear enough video, photo. I mean, I guess you could say you did, but that's the other thing. You don't know you can fake anything. It's so hard to determine.
Totally.
Well, I think there's a good chance. Well, I think there's a decent chance that it does exist. I gotta see it. I really have to see it or know someone that has experienced it.
I gotta smell it, man.
Yeah.
The smell must be unbearable.
It's gotta be worse than the goat.
It's gotta be at least twice as worse as the goat.
That fucking goat. That's a good story.
Man.
That scared the shit out of you.
Scared the fuck out of me, dude.
What did you do after? Did you just continue?
I started fucking laughing, man. Once I passed by, I started laughing out loud like a fucking maniac or whatever.
Because you were happy to be alive.
I was, dude. It was just so absurd, man. It was so absurd.
Did you ever run into any other hikers?
Later on, further up, towards the peak, there were people, hanging out there or whatever.
Did anyone there have any bear stories?
No, people had seen bears, but nobody had any problems, that I was made aware of on a one day where I saw 10 people.
How far down would you go to as whether who would want to fight you with that goat if it really came down to it?
The goat would fuck me up.
It was that big, huh?
It was big.
Yeah, big and stanky.
It was big. Goat would fuck me up.
Yeah. Hey,
it weighed at least as much as me, but it was in its natural terrain.
Yep. And you know what I should do before we leave?
What's that?
Since this is the Bigfoot episode.
We're gonna pull the shirt.
Yeah.
There it is.
Let's see. Let me record this. This is gonna be good. This is my personal favorite, just because because you just gotta love the Bigfoot. Look at him. He's got a cell phone. He's wearing a tight pair of jeans.
Yeah, man.
He's buff. And the shirt, you did a great job on designing this, by the way.
Thanks, brother.
Very vintage kind of style, which I
Right.
like very much.
Seeing the Bigfoot in this light, I just had a lightning bolt thought right now, man. I never thought of it before, but okay, if there's a Bigfoot and he's more human than ape, why would it be out of the question that maybe they burn their dead?
That wouldn't be out of the question. I'm with you on that.
If not burn, maybe bury. Maybe they have burial
Is it more human?
rituals. And that's why we never find any remains or bones or fur or anything.
That's worth a dig for another episode.
Yeah, I don't know how far. I don't know how much we could get. It's just a thought. It just happened to me right now.
Yeah.
Seeing him in such human-like form, with his skinny jeans and his phone and shit.
Man, he looks like a professional wrestler.
He looks like a dick slinger, man.
He's fucking badass. I gotta get that t-shirt for myself.
It's coming, man.
You guys should get the t-shirts too. There's a lot of them.
Check them out, yeah.
Yeah, we'll put this one up. We'll show you the rest of them in the store too.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll be doing another Bigfoot revisit. Hopefully we see another cool video that we
Yeah,
can break
for
down
sure.
and analyze. And
Hey, anybody watching out there, you got a compelling Bigfoot video out there? Send us a link, man. I want to see it.
yeah, ship it. Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.